Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Dallas Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott, bash home runs for charity, Dak Prescott contract update. Dak Prescott may be the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, but punter Bryan Anger is the home run king of the Cowboys. To the delight of thousands of Cowboys fans in the stands at Riders Field, 10 Cowboys players stepped up to the plate in a friendly home run competition that benefits the Salvation Army and other local nonprofits. Newly signed running back Ezekiel Elliott made a surprise showing in his first official Cowboys appearance. The slugger, who will wear jersey number 15 in 2024, talked about his return to Dallas. "We've got unfinished business," Elliott said. "I'm here to chase a ring." Prescott also gave an update on his contract negotiations with the Cowboys. "Still having conversations," Prescott said. "I'm aware of what Jerry Jones said, and everything he said is dead on. Communication has been back and forth. Last week, Jones said, 'Dak, quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys, I wouldn't even blink on that.' This season is Prescott's final year of a 4-year, $160 million deal, which is projected to count $55.4 million against the salary cap. Each hit increased the amount of money donated, heightening the already fierce competition to be named Home Run Derby champion of the Cowboys. Prescott, Elliott, Jalen Tolbert, Eric Kendricks, Jake Ferguson, Brandon Cooks, Sam Williams, Brandon Aubrey, Bryan Anger and Darren Bland took turns at bat. Anger was named Derby champion after smacking home runs galore, individually raising $21,200 and earning major bragging rights with his teammates. The 11th annual home run event was a smashing success. The Cowboys raised $104,900 for the Salvation Army and Reliant donated $145,400 in total to local nonprofit organizations. Plot twist: I also shook off the rust and batted to raise money for charity during the media competition ahead of the Cowboys. It's been a few years since my last at-bat, but I played softball in college at University of San Diego and won 2 Oregon 6A state titles with Grants Pass High School. I'm proud that my hits helped raise $1,700 to help support single parents and their children. The Odagizowa Foundation is dedicated to supporting single parents and children, focusing on equitable access to education, resources, and opportunities both locally and nationally. The foundation serves as an opportunity for Dallas defensive tackle Osa Odagizowa and his brother, Owamagbe, OWA, to fully honor their mother Abiua. A single mother of 4 boys, she has been their biggest inspiration and motivation. For the past 11 years, Reliant has hosted the charitable event with the Cowboys and has donated more than $838,000 to the Salvation Army and other local nonprofits. Cowboys' Eric Kendricks reveals fear that influenced decision to dodge 49ers. Veteran linebacker Eric Kendricks chose the Dallas Cowboys over the San Francisco 49ers this offseason, and he said he made that decision because he would not have had as big of a role with the 49ers, and he believes he has a lot left to give as a featured piece in a defense. "I think I would have taken more of a reserved role in San Francisco, whereas I feel I have a lot left to give and I wanted to be here and be middle linebacker," Eric Kendricks said, via John Machota of The Athletic. "I wanted to share my experience with the team, share my leadership abilities, and command that huddle." The Cowboys have been in a bit of a cap crunch this offseason, as they have not made many significant moves as they still try to navigate Dak Prescott's big cap hit for 2024. Kendricks was a cheaper veteran signing on a 1-year, $3.5 million contract. Given the financial limitations the Cowboys had this offseason and the addition of Mike Zimmer as defensive coordinator, replacing the departed Dan Quinn, Kendricks makes all of the sense in the world. Kendricks spent 8 of his 9 NFL seasons with the Minnesota Vikings, many of them with Mike Zimmer as his head coach. With Zimmer being a defensive head coach, Kendricks knows how to run his defense. Kendricks likely will be the quarterback of the defense and make sure that everyone is doing the right thing on that side of the ball. Kendricks spent last season with the Los Angeles Chargers and is not the player he was in 2019, when he made the Pro Bowl and was given first-team All-Pro honors, but he will be a valued leader on Dallas defense in the 2024 season. There is a lot of attention on the Cowboys every year, but this season in particular seems like one where this group of players needs to put it all together and find postseason success, even more so than prior years. As mentioned before, the Cowboys have not adjusted Dak Prescott's cap hit for this upcoming season, and he is set to hit free agency next offseason as things currently stand. CeeDee Lamb and Micah Parsons are due extensions soon as well, so that will tie up their cap even more. Not to mention, head coach Mike McCarthy is entering the last year of his contract with the Cowboys. He has made the Cowboys competitive and a good regular season team the last few years, but has not found postseason success, and the wild card loss to the Green Bay Packers last season is arguably the most disappointing of his tenure. It will be an interesting season in Dallas, and will likely shape what the organization does next offseason. Perfect Michael Gallup replacement just became available for Cowboys. The Dallas Cowboys have seen a bunch of playmakers leave town this offseason. Early in free agency, Tyron Smith and Tony Pollard both decided to sign elsewhere. That trend continued after the NFL draft. Michael Gallup signed with the Las Vegas Raiders on a one-year, $3 million deal, leaving another hole on the roster. Luckily for Dallas, a veteran pass catcher just hit the open market. Per NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, the Jacksonville Jaguars have released wide receiver Zay Jones. Jones was a second-round pick in the 2017 NFL Draft and played well in multiple locations. The ECU product owns a quick release off the line of scrimmage and has strong hands. He can create YAC opportunities and could provide Dallas with a good red zone target. In his 8-year career, Jones has compiled 287 receptions, 496 targets, for 3,028 receiving yards and 18 touchdowns. With Gallup gone and uncertainty surrounding CeeDee Lamb's contract, Dallas should look to add Jones to the WR core. Outside of Lamb and Brandon Cooks, the Cowboys don't have anyone locked into the WR3 role. Jones has shown he can certainly thrive in that area. In 2022 with the Jaguars, Jones was the third option behind WR Christian Kirk and tight end Evan Engram. He finished with career highs in catches, 82, and receiving yards, 823, with 5 touchdowns. In a massive 2024 season on the way, Jerry Jones and company should look at all avenues to add talent to this roster. And you fan? What do you think of the situation of Zay Jones? Leave your opinion in the comments.